Hi everyone! So I'm doing my first official vlog and it's gonna be on KPLAY FEST LA that just happened on January 13 and 14 at the Pomona Fairplex. And in this video I'm gonna be talking a little bit about my expenses, best sellers, and a little bit over like a little review on the event and if it was worth it or not. I don't have a lot of footage from the event. I think it's because I wasn't expecting to do this type of video, but we're here now and I have some clips that I'll add like later towards the end about my setup, how it looks and whatnot. Okay, so day 0 was January 12th and you were allowed to go and set up, and I believe setup time was about like from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. or something like that. I got in around 12 p.m. and I took my sweet time. I took about 3 to 4 hours to set up. The last event that I did was LA Comic-Con. Went well for me, but that table setup was 8 feet. So I actually had to figure out how to cram everything back into a 6 feet setup. But it worked out well at the end. Everything was pretty visible for people that stopped at my booth. So that was a good thing. So going into this event, I was a part of an OC stamp rally, which is an original character stamp rally that was organized by Milkbo Bait. Blah! I'm gonna go to jail for this. It was organized by Milkbo Makes. Her name is Jazzy. She's super sweet. So this was the card. I didn't even get any of these stamps because I was so busy and I was by myself the second day, and then the first day I had my best friend with me, so I kind of like stayed with her. But the stamp rally's grand prize was actually really cute. These stickers, they were super cute. This was from Milkbo Makes. This is from Mindy the Turtle. This one was from Daffledoodle. This one was from Sooner Sharks, and this one was mine. I don't know if a lot of people completed the stamp rally because I got a lot of stickers back from Jazzy, so I feel like probably wasn't fully completed. Probably not a lot of people completed the stamp rally because I only had a couple people come to my booth to start it and to finish it, and we had about 50 stickers each contributed. But about expenses, it was $350 for the table. It's a 2-day event, and then you had to pay for both days for parking, so 18 each, 36 in total, and then obviously food and whatnot, that's on the side. I didn't really calculate that stuff yet, but overall I did really well for that event. It was my best year to date. And since I started the business, which was in June 2022, so I was completely shocked and in awe because, well, number one, I was extremely nervous coming back from a really good holiday season, and then, because KPLAY Fest emphasized on K-pop items, I do have a little bit of K-pop items, but not as much. I have a lot of like original artwork and a little bit of anime artwork. That consists of Studio Ghibli. So I was really shocked, but I really do think that the event itself, because it is sisters with other events, I think that's why it went really well. We had SneakerCon going on at the same time, Asian Expo, Anime Impulse, and then KPLAY. So like 4 big events from what I know. I'm not sure if there's like another thing, but those main big 4 actually hauled in a lot of people, and I think there was a lot of people that were going from hall to hall because you had to go to, like, if you wanted like the easier way to go through other buildings, you had to go through like one hall and then another hall, and then like my placement was K014, and that was kind of right by the side entrance, and I picked that spot. I picked it on a whim. I was not expecting it to be a great spot, but it was, obviously, because there's entrances on the side, right? So I think that kind of helped me. But also my display is kind of tall where if you're walking anywhere, the first thing you'll see is my tote bags. And my tote bags, I have to say, are one of my best sellers and I think that's what catches people from the start, which is, you know, super awesome, I guess. So let's go into my bestsellers. So I usually break up my bestsellers into different categories, such as stickers, prints, and I usually have like a little like sheet where I mark everything. So yeah, this is like 3 pages long. And let's dive into that really quick. A little bit of stats. So I sell my stickers 5 each. They are waterproof, weatherproof, and I do usually like a 5 buy 5 get 1 deal. So I have about 32 sticker designs, and at least 30 designs have sold at least once. So I'm not gonna do the math because I don't really want to talk too much about numbers, but more so going off of like design purposes, right? So, you know, the best like sticker designs actually that sold really well at this event was number 1, my Kirby Juice. Number 2, my White Rabbit sticker. 3 was my Dumb Bitch Juice sticker. A lot of people always get a really good laugh at this sticker, which is kind of like the purpose of creating my art. I want people to feel something when they see it. So that was pretty cool to see people laugh whenever they saw it. And then my Pumpkin Cat stickers. This was from my last year's fall season collection, and it has been doing pretty well, and so that's why I kept it on. It's gonna be like an all year thing now, and I am working on creating more merch with this. So more than just stickers, it's gonna future plans is pins, tote bags, maybe apparel, like we'll see. Last but not least, it's actually the Sen and Haku one. This is actually one of my favorite Studio Ghibli designs that I ever did. And I don't know, it usually doesn't get a lot of love. Usually my Totoro design gets a lot of love, but I don't know, man. You guys really loved this one at KPLAY, so I was really happy about that. So the next category is washi tapes. I actually sold out some of my washi tapes design, but it was a good thing because I've had some of them for like a year and a half now, and I was like, damn, like it's been a minute. So I was super happy. Some people weren't when they stopped by my booth, but it's a good thing so I can cycle in new designs. So yeah, so like a lot of the ones that sold out, like this one sold out, which is my peachy one. My berry boba sold out. My white rabbit one sold out, but it's currently being restocked. My Kirby one sold out. It was currently being restocked too. And then these other ones are just still here. So yeah, and that was it for washi tapes. Okay, so the next category is tote bags. Tote bags, I actually sold 41 tote bags at this event. For day 1, I only brought like 30 something, and on day 1 I was selling out of close to selling out for some of my designs. So I actually had to drive back home because I wasn't staying home initially. I had to go back home and actually restock, and I was just like, damn it, like I underestimated the event, you know. That's when I realized, I was like, oh shit, like maybe this is gonna be like a super good one, you know. And one of my best sellers from that day is my Totoro tote bag. It is been consistently my best seller. It has a zipper here, and it has a pocket here, and my little tag here. And I'm gonna be real with you, I think because this tote bag is so versatile, I think that's what really catches people. And you know, I don't do it to just catch people to like for them to buy it, but really is like, you know, when you want to wear something or have a tote bag, you want it to be, you know, as useful as possible, right? So that's what it was for this one. My other designs that sold out completely was my Soot Sprites tote bag. I don't even have a tote bag out here to show you because it's sold out, and I don't plan on restocking for a while for that one. My calcifer one sold really well at that event. At this event too, I had an Appa tote bag and a New Jeans tote bag, and the New Jeans tote bag sold out first day. I only brought one. So for the Tote tote bag, in total I had 20 and I sold 19 of it, which was insane. It was the highest selling one that I've ever like had in an event. But also this time I only had like 5 designs with me. Usually I have a lot more, so there's more options, which was also something I was worried about because I had about like 6 designs being developed and made, and they didn't get here in time for this event. So I was a bit worried that, you know, it wasn't there wasn't enough options. And maybe sometimes, like, you know, not a lot of options is a good thing. I also have sticker sheets, but I'm not really gonna go over the stats with that because it didn't make a huge impact. But so yeah, let's move on to prints. So I'm not really a big print based like brand, but my prints always end up doing really well at conventions, which is always like a huge surprise to me, which is like a good surprise. So I am encouraged to produce more prints in the future with my designs. So the top 3 prints were these. Which is the White Rabbit print, the New Jeans print, and then the Scent Sprites print. And usually my prints go for $6 each, and they're 3 for $15. So a lot of people do like the deals because I do allow them to mix them with sticker sheets. Okay, keychains. So I have a bunch of keychains and a couple of really great sellers, but my best seller was the New Jeans keychain. What's in this? So I was super excited that like this was actually doing really well. Usually it doesn't really get noticed as much, but it did this time, so I was really happy about that. Moving on to enamel pins. My top 3 sellers was my Tote pin, my calcifer pin, and then my White Rabbit pin. So these pins, I sell them for $18 each, and they're about like 2 inches tall. So another item that sold really well for me was my badge reels. I usually hand make my badge reels at home, as in I get these acrylic pieces made, but then I, you know, assemble them at home. So then this is how they look like, and they're functional and Velcro. So that was it. And for these items, I sold 23 of them. So that was pretty crazy because I think that might have been the most I've ever sold for badge reels. I'm not too sure, but don't quote me on it. And then I had other apparel items that I sold, which I was really happy about, and they're going to new homes because I had them during the holiday season, and I basically brought whatever I had over from the holiday season. So a lot of my New Jeans sweaters sold, and I think it was New Jeans, my Sit Sprite lavender hoodie, and one of the calcifer, and the calcifer crew necks that I made. So yeah. So overall, I personally think that it was a really good event. Wasn't expecting it to be, but it was super good, and I probably would do this again next year. And in terms of flying in, I'm not sure how it would be for out-of-state people, but I think if you're local, this is definitely an event worth to vend. If you have a bit of mixture of different things. For me, I still think that like my non-anime items did well, some of my K-pop and some of my anime stuff, so kind of like a different range of things, you know. So yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm gonna add some clips from the event, and hope you guys enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want to see more. This was during setup day on day 0. My table, this was my stickers and print side, and on the right side was my enamel pins, keychains, badge reels. That's how the full setup looked like. This was one of the lines during the day. Some customers and her mom bought her tote bag. Customer returning with the tote bag. This customer bought more tote bags, and this one bought my last Set Sprites tote bag.